It's the late 20th century. We have space exploration, scientific breakthroughs, engineering marvels, advancements in medicine.
World Wide Web.
Humanity is finally prospering. Surely nothing could go wrong. Could be worse.
Oh no, bro.
We've all had a zombie dream or two. I have one every 2 weeks, like clockwork. Get it? I like to think I'm a badass or strong, but in reality, I'm gonna get my face ripped off on Outbreak Day. Me and you, yes you, we're gonna be a part of the death toll statistics. It's GG. By the way, this is a solo video. My best friend is away on trial, something involving gorilla penises.
Guilty! That nigga is guilty!
Now, I'm certain you've watched or at least heard of Adventure Time. My goal is to touch you.
FBI, open up!
Okay, sorry. My goal is to make you understand why your chances of survival during and after the Mushroom War is outrageously low. 1 in 25 million people to be exact. Or for my dearest American viewers, if we were to line up 5,000 Icon of the Seas ships, each with 5,000 passengers, only one person survives. Not one person per ship, one person across all 5,000. For the sake of the video, we'll pretend you can live up to 2,000 years. However, you're still vulnerable to disease and heart attacks, etc. We'll also pretend you at least know the basic survival skills such as starting a fire, sufficient water, decent shelter, common sense. There is a long list of challenges you're gonna face such as war, bombs, the lich, radiation sickness, dehydration, starvation, extreme weather, mesogenic horrors, the fact that humanity be bounced back to the dark ages, vampires, rainicorns, and of course, other humans.
Diggity dog! This place is
psych! Also, another big factor will be isolation, and you're gonna go crazy and end your life. So to avoid that, I'm gonna give you a plank named Plank. Okay, both world wars started for some particular reason. The Mushroom War in Adventure Time, I believe, based off visual clues, started because of the rising sea level, resulting in less land for the population, meaning Orange Man, who's on the board of peace, when in reality he's just bored of peace, doesn't just want your oil, he also wants your land. So to increase you and Plank's survival, you'll be in the war with an Uzi.
Yeah, because that's definitely an Uzi.
Why? Because in wars like this, civilians are 2 times more likely to die than a soldier. Besides, anyways, every apocalypse rule is keep moving. Those who stay put, well... They ain't call this the Mushroom War for nothing. No, seriously. They actually call it that because of all the mushroom clouds created by the bombs. Now, radiation will kill you, but thankfully, your general gave you a radiation mask that will make a difference. Unfortunately, some smarty pants bureaucrat gave the all clear to use the mushroom bomb, which brought an end to the Mushroom War in a very bad way. Welcome to the apocalypse.
Did the weatherman say cloudy with the chance of apocalypse?
Fortunately, you can go up to 2 months without food. Unfortunately, water is a different story. You're gonna die in 3 days without it. And because of radiation, the rivers and lakes are probably contaminated. So as a crutch, and the fact that I want to keep the video going, I'm gonna give you a bottle of water that refills itself with water every time it's empty. You're on your own with food, but there is cannibalism. Hey, look. Forgive the interruption of the visual tape, my grotesque majesty. However, may you so kindly tap upon the buttons of likes. Also, if you give a singular love tap to the subscription button, you'll receive a special custom animation.
turn around and die.
Nigga, read!
If you think the worst has subsided, boy.
That's just the tip of this iceberg.
Those who received the high dosage of radiation went through a horrifyingly long metamorphosis where the person becomes disfigured or grotesque, and for some time that individual remains a prisoner of their own body for a year, decade, maybe a century. The disgusting result of this is oozers, who got their nickname from... Thankfully, it's one of those may I come in vampires, plus Mussolini is hunting them to extinction, and as for the Lich, well, the chances of you running into him are pretty low, so really it's other humans you gotta worry about. Oh, and by the way, you're beginning to go insane and you're hallucinating that Plank can talk.
Something inside of me.
I want that booty.
I didn't care anymore. I didn't care.
Most people believe that Bob from The Walking Dead during his days before the group is an accurate depiction of an apocalyptic survivor, and that's true, but even more truth is that with no group or community, you're living day to day by chance, so all it takes is one injury and you're dead. At this point, it is a matter of life or death that you and Plank are part of Two Bird Tom's group. Essentially, your challenge is convincing Lady Luck to go out with you. There is about 100,000 people left on the mainland. From that 100,000 people, only 200 can fit on this container ship. Once again, for my precious Americans, that is like lining up 500 Airbus A380s and only taking one person. Not one person per plane, one person across all 500 planes. So if you're not on this boat, you'll be left stranded on the mainland where you'll die in unimaginable ways. Assuming you and Plank are competent and very, very lucky to be on this boat, you'll get to witness humanity thrive once more. But unfortunately, there's still one more challenge. Disease is an age-old human enemy that never really left. On the islands, a disease wiped out about 62% of the population. That means out of the 40,000 people, 15,000 survived. So basically 1 in every 8 people get to live. Finn's mom, Dr. Minerva, really came in clutch, single-handedly saving humanity. Everything we talked about thus far is a majority of the things you're gonna face out there, which is why you're gonna die in the first couple of months of the fallout, assuming you even survived the initial war. If you somehow survived all of that, well, congratulations. You're the only person on that island that remembers the old world, and nobody questions why you've been alive for over 1,000 years. And when children gather around campfires to hear the tales of your adventures on the mainland, you can say that no matter what the challenge was, I am legend. That's a W reference though. Anyway, if you made it this far, I owe you a cheeseburger.
Stuffed inside a cheeseburger with 2 deep fried cheeseburgers as buns, and then we add our special ketchup that we get from the Himalayas. Anyone who doesn't eat one is a chump.
Really though, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. If I managed to make you understand why you wouldn't survive this apocalyptic world, please like the video if you haven't. You should most definitely stick around though by turning on notifications, alright? I need me a noti gang, because the next video with Ike is gonna be a wild one.